Let me explain something to you. If you gave me the chance, this is why I couldn't be in charge of an executive decision, okay? Over at Disney and over at Marvel. Because if you brought me into a room and sat me down and put in front of me the script for Ant-Man Quantumania, right? And then you also put on the table another script for this new character you're creating for the MCU called Kahhori, right? And she's going to be a part of the multiverse doing her own thing over here while the Avengers are doing their own thing over there. And I read the Ant-Man script and I went, well, how much money are you putting in Ant-Man? And you told me $300 million. I'd look at you as though you were fucking insane. Because 200 million of those dollars were definitely meant to go to Kaori. This episode was fantastic in every way, shape, and form. First off, I need an entire episode talking about Surtur just showing up randomly on Asgard and setting that shit aflame. Because my man Surtur showed up there like it was just a Tuesday afternoon, and he was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stroll into Asgard's vault, get me the eternal flame, and just be an absolute fucking menace. Watching Odin basically be the last man standing, as he should be in that event, where Surtur's sword is just coming down at him, and he throws up the Tesseract, the Space Stone, and attempt to stop it, and just cosmic hell just occurs, and Asgard is wiped out. Was dope as fuck. I love seeing Odin do shit, and apparently he's gonna be doing shit in the next episode, and I'm here for it. Watching the stone basically end up on Earth again. Like, I love that the Watcher was like, the stone has disappeared into the universe. And as it has disappeared into the universe, it has happened upon a random planet. No, it doesn't. It happened upon Earth. Everything, for whatever reason, always goes to Earth. I mean, yes, Earth is a focal point or focal nexus within both the universe and the multiverse, but it's just extremely crazy how anything cosmic that happens, it always goes to Earth. It's like cosmic shit happening over here randomly in a corner of the fucking universe. It's gonna whoop, it's gonna boop right over to Earth, like without question, without fail. Lands on Earth, and it begins basically affecting the lore of this Indian tribe, of this American Indian, of this Native American tribe. And I like the fact that we didn't instantaneously pick up with the space stone, which I mean is the space stone crashes and then someone from the tribe comes over, finds the space stone immediately, and then that's our main character. No, it actually jumps forward like around 150, 200 years. And this stone is essentially a myth, a curse, because they call it the cursed lake. And they stay away from the lake because their people wander there and then they just disappear. And they tell stories of this magical other place that's been seen through like this shimmering doorway, and it is the home of the gods, or the home of the sky people. And you have Kaori's character, she finds this and she ends up there, and you discover all of these Native Americans from these different tribes that were once at war, who've all essentially come together to exist in what is essentially paradise. Because as they put it, they're like, in this place, you live forever, you can't die, nothing kills you, there's food, there's meat, they found a way to basically create their own peaceful society away from all of the drama and the slavery and the bullshit back on Earth. And they are just chilling and they're happy. And she arrives there, and she starts to become in tune with the spirits and the ancestors. But at the exact same time, I like that their story is in juxtaposition to the Wakandans, where when slavery came to Africa, the Wakandans shut their gates. They hid themselves away because they did not want to go to war with the Europeans. So millions of slaves were basically taken away. Kaori arrives there, and she basically tells them, she's like, you guys are living here. I love that she shows up with Killmonger energy. She like, y'all living up here comfortable back on Earth. We struggling. Can't eat. White people burning down our shit. Where y'all at? I know that y'all immortal. Y'all got the powers. You guys can come back. You guys can help. And it's the Spaniards finding their way into, basically, funnily enough, the Native American equivalent to Asgard, because these Native Americans living in this place have essentially become gods or demigods. They are, for all intents and purposes, basically the new Asgardians, where they're wielding these cosmic forces for fun. And they return back. Well, first she returns back, and she tries to make a stand to essentially save her people. And in the moment that she's about to fail, there is that cold ass, dope ass shot of the guy looking up, and all he sees is the blue eyes inside the trees. And I remember when I saw that shot, I was like, I need somebody to make a 3D wallpaper of that, or I need Display to make a wallpaper of that with those eyes in those trees, because that is cool as shit. That is almost as cool as watching the Valkyries fly down in Thor Ragnarok to basically engage Hela. It was that fucking dope. I loved that shot. I love the shot of them running out of the forest with super speed and just completely overtaking the Spaniards, saving their people, sinking the ships. However, it is the ending that really gets me, because at the end, you would think that they would basically just stay in their own land, right? But Kahhori has basically gotten so in tune with controlling her power that she can open up space-time bridges to go anywhere she wants. And she strolls right into the fucking throne room. And I love that. Well, not love, because when the Spanish queen starts talking all that shit about, I was ordained by a priest to rule over your kind, you should, and she gets yoked up, man, I almost turned into Zahir. I almost turned into Zahir from fucking Avatar, The Legend of Korra, because I was like, oh, you finna get done like the Earth Queen, because I'm creating a space-time portal between your head and your shoulders, and I'm just severing, just calling it a day. Your head's going to wherever the red skull is at currently, because there's no way I'm allowing you to disrespect me and talk to me and talk down to me in this way, shape, and form. And I like that she puts her in her place to let her know you are not even on my level. I don't even barely recognize you. If we wanted to, we could go to war and we could wipe y'all out. But I am giving you a chance at peace where you can lead your people and I can lead my people, and we can hold hands and sing kumbaya and walk into the sunlight. Because I swear to God, if you don't walk into the sunlight with me, I'm sending you to the shadow realm. And the queen is like, you know what? Go ahead, bro. Peace, peace. We about to have peace. Loved it. Absolutely fucking love it. I thought that was funny as hell. I thought that was dope as shit. Strange Supreme showing up to recruit her for whatever his mission is that he's doing off on the side. We'll see where that leads in the future. However, as with most of these episodes, there are questions. There are questions that are had and questions that need answers. One of those questions that are currently being had by me is, what are the Wakandans up to? What will the relationship be like between this native tribe and Wakanda? Because I'm trying to remember if, when Ultron was fighting the Watcher, every time he punched the Watcher, he was sending the Watcher to a different multiverse. And I remember there was a Wakandan one, but I don't remember if there was one for the Mohawk tribe. I don't remember if I saw one with people that had the blue outlines. I probably have to go back and watch an episode. But what would what would a relationship be between this tribe and Wakanda? Because Wakanda is centuries ahead of the European world. And for Wakanda, or even Namor and what the hell is and Talokan, even for Namor and Talokan, what would a relationship be between the both of them? Like, seeing these native tribes wielding this power, bringing peace to the surface world, would that make Namor and Talokan more open to interacting with the humans above? Would that make Wakanda more open to opening its borders and sharing its technology to make the world a better place? That is what I love about What If. What If creates so many great scenarios that you can just sit down, you can think about, and you can enjoy because of the multiple different directions that it can take you in. And I'm telling you, I'm going to keep harping on this. Whoever is writing What If, you should be writing the main Marvel movies. For a saga called the Multiversal Saga, we are far too terrestrial. We are playing it far too safe. We could be doing wild concepts and taking characters in wild directions, using the multiverse as a backdrop to take our characters anywhere and do essentially anything and introduce any type of plot or any type of character shift that we want. I would love to see it. I don't know if they're ever going to fucking do it or if we're only going to get the multiverse stuff in the form of What If. That absolutely fucking sucks. But please, somebody over there at Marvel, please get on this. You can steal my idea. You don't even have to pay me. I'd like to be paid, but you don't even have to pay me. I would like good Marvel movie content again. That when I leave the house to go to the theater, I don't have to worry that 30 minutes in I'm going to know exactly how this movie is going to end, and I'm going to feel upset when the movie does end because I feel as though I wasted my fucking day. But let me know what you thought about What If Kahhori Reshaped the World. Episode six? 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 Yeah, episode 6 of What If. Comment down below, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.